Hey you guys, and welcome back to my video. I'm Kelsey if you are new here, and today I'll be doing a quick get ready with me, showing you how I do my go-to base makeup foundation and answering a few questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. So for this makeup look, I want to recreate a look that I did a few days ago. It was basically a simple base foundation look, and I absolutely loved it because it was so durable, y'all. Like, I was out all day in the sun. You know when it's raining or when you cry, you know, the water just seeps into your makeup and just ruins it? Girl, I ran to the mirror. I was like, oh my gosh, my makeup is ruined. And my foundation, my makeup, y'all, was flawless. So I'm gonna recreate that today and answer a few questions. All right, y'all, these lights are so bright. Okay, so for primer, I use the Fenty Beauty. This is the Instant Retouch primer, the original one. Just gonna blend that in. Okay, y'all, first question. What's your favorite vacation spot? I would say my favorite vacation spot would probably be Puerto Rico. I went last year and I went this past March before this pandemic hit. So Puerto Rico, it just gives me, you know, of course, Miami vibes, but it's just so rich in culture. There's so many things you can do. The food is amazing. The first time I went, I gained about 5-10 pounds after I left that trip. The food is so good. The beach is beautiful, but that heat though, that heat is ridiculous. If this pandemic ever ends, I'm definitely gonna have to start planning for next year's Puerto Rico trip because that place is just bomb. And I'm glad at the time I was open to trying new foods there because everything that I ate, like everything, was so good. I'm going to apply this Revolution Pro concealer underneath my eyes first. I'm just lightly dabbing this under my eyes. The next question is, what is my favorite clothing store? I would definitely say Zara is my favorite, hands down. So if you like H&M, then you'll love Zara. And on Poly, which is a website that I recently came across, Shein is a really good website. Yeah, Zara, Opoly, Shein, Pretty Little Thing. So yeah, that's pretty much all the online stores that I purchased from. So now that that's all blended out, I'm going to cream contour next. I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty. This is the Freestyle Cream Bronzer in the shade Teddy. I'm going to apply this with a flat foundation brush and just go along my cheekbones. Can't forget that forehead, hunty. So after applying it, I'm going to press that into my skin. What's the next question? Do you have a perfume collection? I would love to see a perfume video. I feel like I have a pretty good perfume collection and I would love to do a video on that. But just to let you guys know, one of my favorite perfumes, and that is the Prada Candy perfume. I feel like my go-to scent is like very vanilla, sweet, fruity, coconut. Those, like, that's my scent, okay? So next I'm going to go in with my NYX Born to Glow Natural Radiant Foundation and apply that with, at the time I applied it with my Morphe sponge, but I'm just going to use this Real Techniques one. For this, I'm just going to add like the smallest amount of foundation. And I'm using the sponge because I want this look to be more lightweight, and using this is going to absorb a little bit more of the product and not have it layered on. Just gonna dab and spread it out on the back of my hand and blend it into my skin. So I'm just blending that around my cream contour and where I didn't apply the foundation. So next question, what would you say you've done to make your goals efficient as far as balancing your peers? For me, you have to see what role you play. This just, you know, consider the relationships that you know, have and that you have established, and the relationships that you care about, and just think about how you can make them better or mend them at least. You know, how can I be a better sister, or how can I be a better daughter? And just acknowledge where you stand in certain relationships that you have with other people. But you also have to make sure that you're putting yourself first, like taking care of yourself and checking in with yourself first before you check on anybody. So now that everything is blended, I'm going to put on a brighter concealer. At first, I applied a concealer that was closer to my skin tone, but I'm gonna add this NARS Natural Radiant Creamy Concealer in this shade Medium Dark 1.5 just to brighten up the under eye. Only gonna apply a little bit because my under eye area creases a lot. So the next question was, why do you enjoy doing makeup? I don't know, I've always been like artistic in a way. I remember like in middle school, I was very into fashion and making my own clothes, designing things. Like I thought like when I was little, I was gonna be like a fashion designer because I love creating things. I love drawing. Like drawing was one of my passions like up to college. I'm just gonna let this concealer just sit for a little bit, but I think that's what led me to want to do makeup. With drawing and sketching, there's a process, and it's the same way with makeup. That's one of the main reasons why I love it. It's the process of transforming nothing into something. When I say nothing, I mean like a blank canvas. And to see myself, clients transform, it's just like, it's something that, you know, you just can't describe. It's an experience, it's a feeling, you know, and that's the reason why I do makeup, girl. Okay, I'm gonna blend that out. Fenty Beauty has 30% off the concealer, girl. I'm so tempted, but I just bought my NARS concealer. So now that that's blended out, I'm going to set my under eye area with my Laura Mercier powder. So the next question is, describe your Mr. Right. Girl, I'm currently in a relationship right now. The cat's out the bag. We've been together for a while now. How I would describe him, girl, I'm not about to tell you about my man. But if I were to describe his qualities, someone who is kind, put you first in all situations, someone who's honest, truthful, transparent, smart, intelligent, has a goal, has a 5-year plan, someone who has his future ahead of him, okay? And just someone who is just like an overall good person, you know. And I truly believe like how a guy treats his mom is how he is and how he would treat you in a relationship. Like that is so true, y'all. A guy does not respect his family. If he don't respect his mother, if you see how he treats his kids, like if you're with someone who has children, girl, or even if he has children, or he has like a baby mama or ex-girlfriend, if you see how he treats his own family, girl, and you think he's gonna treat you differently, no. So yeah, really paying attention on how he treats his family is important. Values what you say and what you do, and someone who can provide, who can be a true support system to you is very important too. So for the bronzer, I'm going to apply my Maybelline City Bronzer just to add some color back to our skin. Bronzer is like my favorite step. And y'all know I'm gonna bronze this forehead to the max. If you have a small forehead, don't go ham like me. Also bringing the bronzer down on my neck. Also gonna take a dense eyeshadow brush and go along the bridge of my nose with that bronzer. So now that the bronzer is on, I'm going to apply this Anastasia blush trio in the shade Cocktail Party. So the next question is, who is your favorite musical artist and what are the top 5 songs on your playlist? So I would definitely say my favorite artist, I have several artists that I like. Of course, hands down, my favorite artist is Beyonce, but my new favorite artist is Victoria Monet. She is so bomb. I hope I'm pronouncing her last name right. I don't know, it's just her music is so refreshing, and she's also a songwriter for Ariana Grande, and she's also coming out with a new album. I've been watching them since the Grownish spinoff, and their music, their voices, honey. I love Ari Lennox. Oh my goodness, that girl can sing. Now that's like real soulful music she makes. I feel like there's a lot of artists out there who are so talented and should be mainstream by now. Like, it's just so confusing. For highlighter, I use the Dose of Colors Katie and Desi highlighter just to get this highlight popping. Oh, how can I leave Lady Gaga? I have been a Lady Gaga fan since middle school. Let me know if y'all are Lady Gaga fans and y'all listen to her Chromatica album. I love it. It's one of her best albums. Top 5 songs, I can't even name top 5. Like, there's too many songs out there that are my favorite, but those are my favorite artists. So next, I'm just gonna fill in my brows with this NYX micro brow pencil. The next question is, what are your favorite Netflix TV shows? The first one I would definitely say is On My Block. That show is so funny, y'all. Money Heist, my sister had put me onto that show. It's so good. And I'm pretty sure everyone has heard of the show You, about that guy who pretty much stalks all of his girlfriends. Greenleaf, I'm so happy Greenleaf is on Netflix, y'all. I think it's a show called Grandma's House, or yeah, it's called Grandma's House. It has Tia Mari on it, or Tamara. One of the twins from Sister Sister is on the show, and that one's really good. I'm just gonna clean that up with some concealer. I'm just gonna set it with this NYX Control Freak brow gel. Y'all, for this video, I won't be applying lashes. This is simple, sweet, out the door, you know, flawless base. So I'm just gonna use this Maybelline Big Shot Colossal Lash Mascara. Before I apply mascara, I'm going in with that same eyeshadow brush and just lightly buff that bronzer into my crease. If you want to add a deeper bronzer just to give it a little bit more definition, you can, but this is just to add a slight shadow in the crease so your eyes have the same dimension as the cheeks. So the last question is, what skincare products do you use for dry combination skin? Personally, you have to figure out what works best for you, testing new products. But if you really have like problematic skin, you should go to a dermatologist. That's what I did, because if you're having skin issues and you're buying all these products, that can add up. All that money that went towards all the expensive skincare that you bought could have went towards an actual product that was recommended to you for your skin. But since you asked, I will be doing an updated skincare routine. It's been, I feel like, a year since I did a skincare routine, so you guys make sure you look out for that. For lip liner, I'm gonna use this ColourPop and Sheila Lippy pencil, and I like to go across my cupid's bow area, just overline that part, because if you overline like your entire lip line, that could look a little bit too much. So just overlining the top. I want to use my ColourPop lip plumping gloss, because that's the gloss that I used few days ago, but I'm just gonna go ahead in with this NYX lingerie gloss in the shade Sable. I hate when lip glosses do this. Y'all see this? Like, what? And I really like this gloss because it gives the feel and look like I put on a lipstick and a lip gloss. So I'm just gonna finish everything off with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Please don't mind this bottle. I only had like this much left, and I have the full size bottle, so I just put it in this travel size because I'm not about to carry a humongous bottle of spray when it's only half product. So I just put it in here. So you guys, this is the completed makeup look. I had so much fun answering you guys' questions and doing this makeup look. I promise you, this makeup look is going to last you through everything and anything, honey. Before leaving, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.